Good afternoon, OLV Human Services family. I'm here with my colleagues, Father David LaPuma and David Kirsten. We just wanted to take a brief moment to thank you for everything that you're doing during these uncharted waters and these challenging times. We appreciate everything that you are doing to keep the business operations going and taking care of yourself and taking care of your own families at the same time. None of us really know what the next minute, next hour, or the next day is going to bring, and I've been very proud of each and every one of you for how you're responding, your collegiality, your teamwork, and your care and concern for one another. So on behalf of the Board of Directors of OLV Human Services, the entire executive leadership team, thank you. We will get through this as a team, and I have faith in each and every one of you.
Thank you, Cindy. I'd like to add my sincere thanks to the OLV Charities Associates for everything that you've been doing in these weeks and during these challenging times. As we continue to communicate with our donors, those relationships need to be maintained during this very difficult period, and I want to thank all of you for all that you've done to strengthen and encourage those continued supporters and benefactors to enable our mission to continue. I'd also like to thank our associates who are involved in providing support services throughout the community, particularly our mission partners at Human Services, but also across the community at Catholic Health and Delta Development and local parishes and schools. Those are also important relationships, and those provide needed revenues that help support our work and our ability to support our mission partners. So many, many thanks to our associates for the extraordinary efforts that you've been putting in these past weeks and will continue to do so in the future. Additionally, I'd like to call out in a special way the unsung heroes of our organization who help us maintain a safe environment, particularly Patty and Sue and others who are involved in making sure that we are in a very clean environment and a safe environment. They're unsung heroes, and I'm especially grateful to all that they do. I'd also like to encourage our organization to continue to practice all the safe measures that we've been sharing with you and to stay abreast of the information as it becomes available. Lastly, I'd encourage our associates to take advantage of any resources that we've already notified you of, especially our employee assistance program. Stay in close touch with your supervisors for ongoing information as that becomes available. I think it's important to just remind ourselves that in the midst of these extraordinary times, there's people who have gone before us that have also lived through those challenging times, especially Father Baker, who was particularly adept at working through the challenges that he was presented to maintain the ministries and the support that he did in his day. And so he's a wonderful symbol and reminder and inspiration for all of our work. So again, thank you on behalf of our Board of Trustees and all of those who are involved in supporting our mission.
Thank you, David, and thank you, Cindy. I couldn't be more grateful, these two people, for all that they are doing in leading and guiding us through all of this. And I just want to affirm everything they have said to all of you, our wonderful employees. We are so very, very grateful to each and every one of you for all that you have done, are doing, and will continue to do as we move through this crisis together. My responsibility in all of this is to pray. And believe me, you mentioned Father Baker. I've been coming to the Basilica now every night to spend some time praying the Rosary, praying to Father Baker. And when I'm praying for all of you. I'm asking through his intercession to protect you, to strengthen you, to give health and well-being to you and your families and all of your loved ones. And I'm praying to Our Lady of Victory in a special way for her protection, her motherly protection over all of us, because these are very uncertain times. These are times when there's a lot of fears, a lot of anxiety, a lot of doubt. And I guess what I want to say most importantly to all of you is to please, now more than ever, we just need to place our trust in God, a God who loves each and every one of us unconditionally. And I know that with God's help, all things will come together. We will continue to move forward, and hopefully we'll be a healthier nation, a healthier world, more responsible and more loving and more compassionate to each other. There's a prayer that I have in my breviary, my prayer book, that I pray every day, and I've shared this on social media, but I want to share it with all of you today. And it comes from St. Teresa of Avila, who lived during the 1500s. She was a Spanish Carmelite nun. And she penned these beautiful words. She had a real relationship with God. She would often challenge God when things weren't quite going her way. And she felt that she was a true friend of God and could say anything she wanted to him. But she wrote this: "Let nothing disturb you. Let nothing frighten you. All things are passing away. God never changes. Patience obtains all things. Whoever has God lacks nothing. God alone suffices." And may our loving God now be with all of you to strengthen you with his love, and may you place your deep faith and trust in his providential care. Amen.